Welcome back. We're a few minutes away from sunset still. 7:57 for tonight, but we're joined again here by Hassan Chami, organizer of the Ramadan Suhoor Festival. We got some stuff now in front of us.
Yeah, it's like magic. Poof! It wasn't there, and now it's there now.
How'd that happen?
How did that
Terry in the back.
Hey, there we go.
Speaking of Chef Terry Melt is where this came from. Just one of the many food trucks that you'll find at the Ramadan Suhoor Festival. And Hassan, why don't you walk us through this?
So the Terry Melt, Terry Melt, we have a store on Ford Road, and there's also a food truck at the Ramadan Suhoor Festival known for their melts, named after Terry. This is the patty melt right here. You got the spicy chicken melt. Then on this side, you got the steak melt, and this is our special. We brought it out during Lent. We're gonna keep it for now. It's a fried grouper fish tacos. And that was also cool. The store also has, and the Ramadan Suhoor Festival has Z's bubble tea. They're now at 4 locations. They started at the Terry Melt. These are 3 amazing bubble teas we got right on the table for you guys.
So I really like being able to show this spread, because for somebody that doesn't know anything about it, they probably sit here and they go, oh, it's all just going to be Middle Eastern food.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's not how it is.
No, actually, I think it's the minority. There's so much Middle Eastern food we're bringing out. We're so used to Middle Eastern cuisines that now these vendors are bringing out all their crazy street foods, right? Yeah. So there's fusion. There's so many. You got from ramen to melts to shawarmas. Anything you think of, you can find at the Ramadan Suhoor Festival.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm losing consciousness.
Trying out. Now, big thing then going into the rest of obviously the month and going toward the end of Ramadan. Are the trucks and everything that's offered there? Does it switch night to night when you're holding it, or are they always going to be the same places there each time?
Well, here's the good thing. We just did this today. They're always going to be the same vendors at the Ramadan Suhoor Festival, but during the week, for the next 3 weeks, we got 2 lots, one at Hype Athletics and one at the truck park in East Dearborn on Schaefer, where our trucks are going to be rotated Monday through Thursday because there's such a high demand for their food. So rather than just being stuck on the weekends, they got spaces on the weekdays as well.
I mean, that's an amazing setup to be able to see, especially like what you're talking about with that. And going into it too, we have been talking back and forth, obviously, about the weather, but you were mentioning how last week on Sunday, I mean, gorgeous outside. I mean, how packed were you at the end of the weekend?
So it started raining at 12:30, right? But between 10:30 and 12:30, we had about 7,500 people walk through the doors. The line was around the mall. Wow. And then it started pouring, but everybody was already inside. But please give us one good day.
Tomorrow night, I promise, tomorrow night, the wind dies down by like 5 or 6. We're going to be all right. Okay. I'm going to walk him through, actually, in the next weather center after this, so we can make sure we get the weather right for you tomorrow. But let's go back to that also, too. You got the mall, right? This is something I had wondered, too. How did you come about picking that location to hold this at?
Yeah, there's a general manager named Danny Fayad. He's from Dearborn, and we just connected, and he's been such a tremendous help and a support of the festival. And it's a middle point of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. You're right off Evergreen, Ford Road, Michigan Avenue, Southfield. It's a perfect place. It's away from residential neighborhoods. It's away from commercial businesses, away from the business district. So it's just a perfect place for us to have it. And with the amount of parking that we need, it's been a blessing to us. We hope we can always keep it at Fairlane.
And you can go ahead.
Well, yeah, thank you, Ahmed. I really appreciate that. Obviously you have the food here, and I think a lot of people are probably like, why aren't they digging in? Well, we still got a couple minutes. Some of us are fasting here, so we're just going to tease you for the next 30 seconds. 1 minute, my producer says. But before we go, Hassan, any last words just about looking ahead to tomorrow and, of course, Sunday?
Yeah, just we welcome everyone there. You don't have to be Muslim to come. Everybody's welcome. We got people coming from all over the country. It's been amazing. The hotels in the area are sold out. My DMs are flooded with people saying, hey, I'm coming from out of town. What's the weather looking like? So that's why I'm on you. Everybody's welcome. If you're watching this, please show up, come enjoy the festival, come have some great food, and allow us to showcase our religion and our culture, because that's what it's here for. So let's build some bridges.
Amazing.
Ahmed, I want you to ask me if I'm going to the Ramadan Suhoor Festival this weekend.
Ibrahim, are you going to the Ramadan Suhoor Festival?
Sure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you better head to the Ramadan Suhoor Festival this weekend.
You got to get the inside joke yourself. Well, thank you. Thank you, by the way, for coming on in. And thank all of you for watching this special edition of CBS News Detroit at 7.
We'll see you later tonight for CBS News Detroit at 11. Just or should I say good night?